Yo, good morning to everybody. Good morning to everybody. Y'all know it's the morning. Y'all know we woke, we blessed. You know what I'm saying? We blessed, so you know what I'm saying, no stress because we blessed. You know what I'm saying? We gonna roll on a no stress because we blessed day. Pour positivity, energy inside yourself each and every day. Don't cheat yourself, you know what I'm saying? Don't cheat yourself because you ain't loving yourself, man. So love yourself each and every day, man. And my little snippet, my little rant for this morning, man, is check yourself before you wreck yourself, ladies and gentlemen. My motto for this morning is check yourself before you wreck yourself, man. Only person that can check you and know what's really going on with you in life is yourself. So you better make sure you checking yourself, man. Don't be running around here doing whatever it is you're doing and don't check yourself at the end of the day. A lot of individuals at this particular point in time is running around living, you know what I'm saying, they living lies, you know what I'm saying? They living lies and not facing reality and not stepping up to reality and not dealing with reality, and they living a lie, you know what I'm saying? Where they trying to live a lie, and at the end of the day, it's going to come out, you know what I'm saying? Everything will come to a head, and then when that particular situation arises or when that situation comes about, the individual don't know how to handle themselves, or you know what I'm saying, they want to go crazy or they want to crash out because now they have to face the realities that they've been basically lying about this whole time. You know what I mean? You can't sit around and be lying about a situation and lying to people for a certain amount of time and then not expect that lie to pop. And I mean, for that not to come back and bite you in your butt. So again, at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta check yourself. You know what I'm saying? Check yourself before you wreck yourself, man. When you go, when you lay down at the end of the night, you gotta make sure you did what you were supposed to do for yourself and the individuals around you, man. A lot of individuals, a lot of people have good supporting cast. They have a lot of good people around them trying to push them, trying to get them to where they need to go. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be sad that a lot of individuals sit around and be trying to push a dead horse. You know what I'm saying? It's only going to be so long before individuals, you know what I'm saying, be trying to push and motivate things or push and motivate you, and you don't have no push or no motivation for yourself. You know what I mean? People really don't have time for that. People don't have time to you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna, some people have the time. I mean, people don't. I would say this: that nobody wants to, you know what I'm saying, put their time and energy into something that's just not. It is not gonna flourish into anything. A lot of people nowadays, a lot of people that I know, when we put our time and our energy into something, that's worth them putting our money. That's more valuable than putting our money into it. Putting your time and energy into something is way more, you know what I'm saying, critical than, you know what I'm saying, putting money into it in some people's eyes. So when people put their time or people invest their time into money or something, man, we be respectful of it. You know what I'm saying? Even if they, I mean, especially if they take time in consideration, they take time out for you, or you know what I'm saying, have something positive for you, or think, you know what I'm saying, something of you, or actually have something, I mean, in regards to your positivity and what you got going on. If somebody takes some time out their day, you know what I'm saying, to give you some constructive criticism in regards to what you could do to better your life, I don't think you should take that as something harsh, or take that as something like somebody trying to downplay you or ridicule or however you want to take it. Take it just for what it is, constructive criticism or something that can help you get better. Now if somebody's spitting something that basically don't, I mean, it's not for your well-being, it's not for your, you know how to check that. You know what I'm saying? You're the individual that's going to run the check and balance and system at the end of the day when it comes to what you do in your life. But again, you got to know what's right in between what's wrong. You know what I'm saying? So you know the individuals that's pushing you in the right direction, the individuals that want you to do better with your life, the individuals that want something for you because they want something for themselves. So if you're going to be around them, you're going to have that type of same mantra. You feel what I mean? Like an individual that want to do something, and what I'm saying, that want to be about something, and if it's another individual sitting there and they don't have that same type of drive, or they don't say they have that same type of motivation, they're going to try to, I mean, they're going to try to instill that same drive and motivation in them towards if they want to do the same thing. If not, then we can't hang around each other, we're not going to get along because I want to run and you want to walk. So we ain't going to be able to hang together. We're not going to be able to mesh because I want to run and you want to walk. To each his or her own at the end of the day. So that's where I evolve with it. But again, ladies and gentlemen, if you got somebody in your corner, you know what I'm saying, you got people that, you know what I mean, you got a good supporting cast of people that's trying to push positivity in you, and you just want to run around, you know what I mean, you just want to run off and do whatever it is you want to do, don't be mad. I mean, don't be mad when you end up all by yourself, man. Don't be mad when you end up all by yourself and you ain't got nobody supporting you or nothing like that. And then you wonder why don't nobody want to support you. Do whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, through your ups and downs, especially when you are, especially if you are doing something goofy and people still, you know what I'm saying, take the time out that we want to say something to you or take the time out to want to speak to you. Y'all should take that as a blessing. A lot of y'all don't take that as blessings, man. So once again, man, check yourself before you wreck yourself at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Don't be running around here lying to yourself, you know what I'm saying, thinking you doing this and doing that when it's really not the case, you know what I'm saying? Because you got individuals out here, you know what I'm saying, y'all can't take constructive criticism, can't nobody tell y'all nothing about doing nothing positive with yourselves. Y'all just want to sit around and don't do nothing. If somebody say something to y'all, y'all want to get an attitude about it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to sit around, smoke, drink, and party all day, but then when somebody tell you about something positive, you want to call them a hater. Or now they, you know what I'm saying? Now they this, or now they that. Now, ain't nobody, ain't nobody trying to get in the ring of your self-destruction, to be perfectly honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Ditto, what's good with you? Salute, King. The trap side coming soon, y'all. You know what I'm saying? The trap side is coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout for the trap side coming out. You know what I mean? Welcome to the trap side. You know what I mean? Straight from the WNY, straight from the Western New York, straight from the 716. You know what I'm saying? Doing it the Ditto way, respectfully. Shouts out to you, King. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, you know what I mean? Check yourself before you wreck yourself, man. A lot of y'all individuals need to check yourselves. A lot of y'all individuals running around here just lying for no reason, man. For whatever reason, you know what I'm saying? Y'all lying for no reason. Y'all lying to yourselves. Y'all lying to individuals around y'all just to try to keep up some facade that's not even necessary. And when you got a good group of individuals that's around you that's letting you know, like, yo, that ain't where it's at, and you want to act funny towards them, you're going to get exactly what's coming to you. You know what I'm saying? You definitely going to get exactly what's coming to you. So, like one of my homies told me the other day, and I love this cliche that he got going on. You know what I'm saying? If you got time for the streets got time for you. If you got time, again, if you got time for the streets got time for you. And they gonna give you the time back. You know what I'm saying? If you want to play around the streets, want to hang out on the streets, and put the time into the streets, the streets gonna give you that time right back. Plus, with interest. All that time you invested in the streets gonna make sure you get that time back. The streets gonna make sure you get, I mean, you're not gonna dibble dabble on the streets and don't think the streets ain't gonna give you your time back, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna do nothing out here on these streets and think you're not gonna get it back. So again, man, check yourself before you wreck yourself at the end of the day, man. Check yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Only person that can check yourself is you, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on in your life. I don't know what you got going on at the end of the day. I don't know what you go to sleep with. I don't know what you look at in the mirror at the end of the day. I don't know. I don't know what you really got going on. That's not my business. Only person, that business is your business. That's your business. That's your face on your ID card with your name and your information for what you got going on. Not me. You know what I'm saying? I'm only on the outside looking in. You know what I mean? And I'm just all about positivity, so I'm just trying to pour positivity out. So if I'm pouring positivity out, that's just all I'm going to do. I'm going to continue to do so. None of you individuals not going to, y'all not going to change the fact that I'm looking to push out positivity regardless of what you out here doing. Regardless of what you out here doing, I'm going to continue to push positivity regardless. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I have a mission, I have a goal. I'm just saying, if you're around me, I want you to, you know what I'm saying, be a part of that same mission. I want you to be a part of that same goal. And I don't do it with no malicious or no malice intent. Everything I do is for the kindness and for the goodness of the next human being. There's still good people out here. There's still, you know what I'm saying, still loyal people out here. And it's just funny that some of you people call or consider individuals your friends, but then again, you don't treat them like your friends. You treat them like, you know what I'm saying, some random schmo off the street. It's wild. You know what I'm saying? It's wild how individuals can treat their quote-unquote friends like some random schmo off the street and come them like, oh yeah, that's my man, that's my friend. Like, if that's really your friend, really your man, you really, how do you, I mean, your actions going to show how you think of them. And like I always say, man, whatever the dark of the light, whatever, you know what I'm saying, whatever the dirt gonna come out the wash, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all gonna come out the wash at the end of the day. So don't be out here, you know what I'm saying, fronting, man. Check yourself before you wreck yourself, man. You know what I mean? Go through your daily checklist. Make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you live your life the way you want to live your life, man. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. Because if you out here lying, you know what I'm saying? It ain't going to help nobody but yourself. I mean, you ain't going to hurt nobody but yourself at the end of the day. Because individuals not going to be able to help you if you're not telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? You can't help nobody with a situation, or you can't deal with a situation when you don't have the facts about a situation. You'll never be able to come up to an answer for a situation if you don't know the facts about the situation to get the situation resolved. Whatever the situation may be, whether it be a positive situation or whether it be a negative situation. If you don't got all the facts involved in the situation, it's going to be hard for you to dictate how to maneuver through that situation. Because you can't move through the situation because there's too much going on. You know what I'm saying? It's too much fun, so it's too much effortry going on. You know what I'm saying? And when you got the effortry going on, it's going to be hard because you ain't got the truth. They sending you left when you should have been going right. But you know what I'm saying? They just keep sending you left. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to know, they don't want to handle, or they don't want to deal with what's on the right side of everything. They do not want to deal with what's on the right side of everything, ladies and gentlemen. So again, my message for this morning, man, is make sure you check yourself before you wreck yourself, man. It's okay. Us as individuals, us as human beings, we make mistakes. I don't even want to call it a mistake. Or what I'm saying, us as human beings, we do what we do as human beings. The thing about it is that as individuals, you have to hold yourself accountable for the things that's going on in your life. If you don't want to hold yourself accountable, that's cool. But at the end of the day, you can't expect somebody else to be trying to deal with the situation when you don't want to hold yourself accountable for whatever it is you got going on. You know what I mean? Nobody want to be in that mix and try to deal or build with individuals who don't really, you know what I'm saying, keep it 100. Nobody want to do ain't nobody doing no business with no snake. Don't nobody want to do no business with somebody who, you know what I'm saying, who lying. And don't nobody want to do no business with somebody who ain't willing to deal with the truth or express the truth or say what's really going on at the end of the day. Ain't nobody got that to do. Nobody got that to do. If you're trying to go somewhere and you up age, man, you need to be, you know what I'm saying, you need to be very transparent at the end of the day, especially with the individuals that you deal with on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? Some of you individuals deal with individuals on a daily basis and don't even, you know what I'm saying, can't even confide in your homie. That's the work. That's the work. It is what it is at the end of the day. But ladies and gentlemen, man, my motivation for this morning, man, is just make sure you check yourself before you wreck yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know, you know what I'm saying? If anybody know, you know. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? The person next to you don't know, you know what I'm saying? Only you know what's in your heart, and only you know what's going on in your life on a daily basis because you're the one that's living it. You are the one that's living it. For real. Like, it's just nasty work at the end of the day, y'all. So once again, man, check yourself before you wreck yourself, man. For real. I don't like seeing, you know what I'm saying? I don't like seeing people crash and burn, man. But it's not my job, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta let the chips fall where they may at the end of the day. That's the sad part about it. Sometimes you gotta let the chips fall where they may. Sometimes you can't be a safety net. You know what I'm saying? You can't be everybody's safety net. You can't help everybody. You know what I'm saying? You give your words of wisdom, but you cannot help everybody. It's on them to help themselves. That's another thing I want to get across with this morning, man. I don't give how much you drill something. I don't care how much you go over or how much you reiterate or how much you try to explain to somebody how, you know what I'm saying, how certain situations should take place or certain things you should do in regards to getting certain things in order. You can do that all you day. Like I said, you can spit all that you can spit all that sugar honey iced tea till you blue in the face. Till you blow in the face, if that individual does not decide to take that information, absorb that information, and put some action to that information that you provide them with for themselves, it's not going to get done. They can't do it for you. They can't do it because you told them to do it. They got to put it in their head that that's something that's good for them. And you know what I'm saying, either be willing to try it out, you know what I'm saying, or just don't deal with it all, or figure out some other means of getting that same particular goal accomplished by some way, somehow, however they got to figure it out. You feel what I mean? So it's like when you got to get a particular goal, you got to get something done, you know what I'm saying, you got to figure it out. So when you got individuals trying to help you figure it out, you know what I mean, trying to help you get it there with positivity, you know what I'm saying, nobody never did nothing wrong, you never told you nothing wrong. But you want to hold a chip on your shoulder because you ain't, know what I'm saying, because you don't want to get, you mad at yourself. You mad at yourself because you ain't doing what you was supposed to do. You falling and you failing yourself. So with that being said, you falling and you failing yourself, and now it's like, you know what I'm saying, you don't know what to do. Because now you don't want to come clean. Now you still want to hide behind the facade, or you still want to hide behind the lies, or you still want to hide behind the bull crap. But at the end of the day, when it all come out, you gonna be sitting there left lonely. I'm so lonely, you gonna be wondering where all your friends went, you know what I'm saying? And then you gonna realize that, you know what I'm saying, the individuals that was trying to be helpful, trying to be nice to you, they was there the whole time. You just didn't want, you know what I'm saying, you was living in fantasy land. You was living in camp imagination. Camp fabrication, that's what you was living in camp fabrication, you know what I'm saying, where all, you know what I'm saying, in a world full of fabricated lies. You know what I'm saying? So y'all better get up out of that land of fabrication. You know what I'm saying? Fabrication camp land. Where y'all just making up stuff, you know what I'm saying? Just making it up, saying y'all like Fortnite. Y'all just making it up. Y'all just making stuff up as y'all go. Like, y'all, here we go. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just making it up on the fly, thinking it's gonna stand. Nah, somebody with any type of integrity gonna come and knock that right on down. But at the end of the day, when the game over, it's all gonna everything that was fabricated is gonna be gone. Cause it ain't standing on nothing, man. It ain't standing on nothing, y'all. For real, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, check yourself before you wreck yourself, man. I gotta get these donuts, man. What time is it? Okay, cool. Yeah, I gotta get to these donuts, man. Y'all stay safe, man. Y'all stay with positive energy. Positive energy always creates elevation, man. Once again, man, make sure y'all check yourselves before y'all wreck yourselves, man. Don't be living in this camp land of fabrication, man. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to others. This camp land of fabrication is not gonna get you nowhere, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. You know what I mean? Tell you this right now. Don't do it. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. You lying to yourself, you lying to your friends, you doing this and doing that, you know what I'm saying? You might want to have some transparency, especially if you of age and you my age and you run around here doing some of the ridiculous stuff. You might want to get on, you might want to get on the right man boat, man. You know what I'm saying? You might want to get on the truth serum boat, man. You might want to look yourself every day in the mirror and be like, what did I do that I was supposed to do, and what did I do that I wasn't supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? And check yourself. And you may not, you may not complete it that day, but go every day with trying to get that accomplished, man. We're trying to be a better person. We're trying to live like be a better person, point blank, period, man. That's all I'm gonna say about the situation, man. That's it. Just try to be a better person at the end of the day, man. And stop living in this land of fabrication, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop lying, man. Y'all gotta stop lying to yourselves, man. Check yourselves at the end of the day, man. Just do it, man. Just check yourself, man. But that's the morning motivation. Y'all know positive energy always creates elevation, man. I might be doing a live tonight, too. You know what I'm saying? I might be doing a live tonight, too. I don't know. But shouts out to all the Cold Spring family that came through last night on Thirsty Thursdays, man. You know what I'm saying? I was reminiscing. Cold Spring days. That's what I'm putting it up on YouTube. I'm throwing it up on YouTube, but shouts out to everybody, you know what I'm saying, reminiscing of the Cold Spring days, all the thoroughbred, all the soldiers that was, some of the soldiers, I ain't gonna say all the soldiers, but a lot of the soldiers that was coming through Cold Spring, a lot of things that we was doing, in Cold Spring back in the day, you know what I'm saying, just showing love to each other, you know what I mean? So yeah, shouts out to everybody, shouts out to Cam Frage, you know what I'm saying, shouts out to Ron Tip, shouts out to my man Al, shouts out to G-Bug, Boogie, you know what I'm saying? My bad. Not Glenwood Boogie, my man Boogie, Big Bug, you know what I'm saying? For real. Shouts out to TT. Who else was in the chat last night? Shouts out to John Long, you know what I'm saying? John Long was in the chat last night. Shouts out to John Long. You know what I mean? But you know, it was. I mean, it was a movie last night. I definitely had a mighty fine time chopping it up with the OGs. You know what I'm saying? Because we a lot older now. For us to be doing this on social media is crazy. We all come from '74, but it is what it is. See, I'm about to go get these donuts, man. Much love, peace, and hair grease to everybody, man. Positive energy always creates elevation, man. Check yourself before you wreck yourself, man. Get out that Camp Lena fabrication, man. Get out that Camp Lena fabrication. Stop fabricating the life that, you know what I'm saying, you building out of lies, man. For real. I'm good.